Skyview comes away with a 58-56 victory in incredible fashion. It's time to wrap this broadcast up. The Allisons Awards West post-game show for awards, trophies, T-shirts, and so much more. Go to allisons.net for their full catalog. Danny Buck alongside the head coach for the Skyview Storm, Matt Gruhler, after an incredible finish. Coach, what was your impression out of this game after a 2-hour trip?
This is, I talked to you before the game, Danny, and we definitely have senior leadership. And we got down a couple times where it looked like, man, how are we going to come out of it? And these guys just believe. They play together. They play smartly most of the time, and we're getting smarter and smarter each game, and that's the best part about it. So credit to our guys for executing down the stretch and pulling out a tough victory. Coming
into this game, this was a setup for a playoff matchup that you might see down the road. What did you learn from your team in this game in particular? Yeah, well, I think they're just calm and collected. There's multiple times where teams could have quit in those situations. You get down on the road on a Saturday and have injuries and guys not eligible and things like that, and our guys just keep fighting. And we know that no matter what is in front of us, come play out by districts, and we come up here multiple times, this is what we're preparing for. And every day we're getting better. We're still not great yet. We still haven't put together a good game on both sides of the ball yet, but we keep growing, and they care about each other, and they love each other, and that's the best part about this team. Plenty of seniors on this roster. How big were they in this game? Huge. I mean, they've seen it all now. I mean, most of these guys, they have been in the battles before. We made a little bit of a run in the bi-district last year. We've played really big games against Camas, Union in our own league. We've traveled up to Glacier Peak. This group of guys who started are in battle together, and they know that they have goals in front of them. Now, we haven't quite gotten there to where we want to be yet, but it's been fun to watch them grow. It's been fun to watch them grow. And how big was Malakai Weimer tonight? I mean, he's a stud, and we've known that since his freshman year. He can do everything on the court, and we're proud of him. And I talked to him earlier today about his passion of doing the little things right, the rebounding. He just fights on the boards. He fights as our leader. He's never giving up. He's never hanging his head. He's just, a lot of what's right about Skyview basketball, and we're proud to have him in our program. Certainly a lot to be proud about with the Skyview program, with a massive victory. Coach Gruhler, thanks again for the time. Just for the record, I drew that up for sure. That was not.
I was going to ask, was that part of the plan for him to go to the basket, or was that all instinct?
Again, that's all instinct. That's what it's all about. The plan was to get the ball to Tyson, who made a really great catch. We brought our baseball guy in to make the pass, execute it. We haven't even run that in practice yet. It's something usually by playoff time we run every single day. But our guys, again, they're seniors. They knew it, and he just saw the ball go up and got there. And, man, the basketball gods were smiling down on him today. So thank you very much.
And thank you, Coach. Well, it comes as no surprise as our Sumner Holiday Inn Express game MVP, brought to you by the On the Road team headquarters, Sumner Holiday Inn. Stay where the winners stay. The Sumner Holiday Inn Express, Malakai Weimer, game MVP. You got a smile from ear to ear. Malakai will take you through the game winner. What did you see when it all started, all the way to the end?
I mean, it felt like slow motion. It just felt like a movie. Coach had a good play run up. Like you said, or drew up. Like you said, we haven't ran it in practice that much, but we got senior leaders that just are relentless and are really good leaders and know to put us in the right direction. And we executed the play. Teammates shot it, just caught the ball and put it up. Just part of basketball, I guess, yeah.
And it found its way in. What was going through your mind when that ball went in and you'd won the game for Skyview?
We won. I was happy. I mean, we won the game. That's all that matters at the end of the day is we won, and that's all I wanted to come up here and get was the dub, and we did. So get a 2-hour trip home, and just get to enjoy my teammates and the win. Yeah.
And speaking of your senior leaders, who are some of those senior leaders that, especially for people in this region, don't see often? Who stands out amongst your group?
For sure, Spencer and Xander and Andy. We've all been in the program 4 years. We've all seen it in and out, the thick and the thin of it, the good and the bad. So just hanging our hands on each other's shoulders and making sure that us four are keeping this team in the right direction because, I mean, we know what the core values of Skyview basketball is, so we want to represent those every time we're on the court.
And for this Skyview team, as far as values are instilled, what makes this group so special?
Just experience. Like you said, we have a lot of seniors, a lot of leaders, and we're just a really good group. I feel like my 4 years here, this is our tightest group as a relationship and as friendships go. We mesh really well together, always hanging out, playing Fortnite, 2K, video games, you know what I'm saying? So whether it's on the court or off the court, I'm always talking to the guys, always with them. So it's just a great group to be around.
A great group to be around. Now taking a look at what's on deck for you guys. Matchup on Tuesday against Mountain View. What's the mindset there?
Big game. I mean, they got us last year. They shot really good from 3, so that's a get-back game. And it's a home game for us, so you never want to lose on your home floor. So it's always going to be a statement game when you're playing at home, yeah.
Always a statement game for them. Now, you've played a lot of basketball over your time. You already hold the record for rebounds for Skyview. Where does that play rank amongst all the many that you've had with the Storm?
I mean, I mean, it's a good play. It's a good way to win the game. But I mean, I don't know. It's just still processing it, to be honest. We just got the win, so I'm happy about that.
What told you to go to the basket? Because clearly that was a broken play.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I mean, like you said, I'm a rebounder, so I mean, I feel like just always being in the mix is always important for me. And grabbing that rebound, like he said, like Coach said, is just my instinct. I know where the ball is going. I'm really a really good rebounder, so I just saw the ball and just knew that there was no time left, so I had to get it up. And yeah, it was.
It felt like your defense really helped get yourself into rhythm offensively, especially in the first half when things weren't going for you. Is that a pretty accurate statement?
For sure. Coach always says to us in practice, as long as we hang our heads on defense, we'll be good. Defense is the biggest part of basketball, and like you said, it has a lot of momentum swings and changes to defense. It can bring energy. It can also kill your energy. So defense is really important. I feel like that's what really kept us in this game and kept us together.
Yeah, because it was back and forth, right?
Sure.
And no one really had a firm control of the game. And even there at the very end, there were some shots that could have gone either way, and you guys end up pulling out the victory. And
for sure.
What's it going to be like on the bus ride back home?
Just a good vibes, good win. Like we said, we want to come up here and get a win, and that's what we did today. So, yeah, mission accomplished.
All right, the important question, what's the first song that's being played when you guys start the bus ride back?
Mo Bamba. We're gonna get lit. We're gonna get lit.
Oh, I love it. Well, congratulations, Malakai, on an
Thank you.
incredible performance, game MVP.
Thank you.
Go celebrate with your team and enjoy it.
Sir. Have a great night.
Thank you, Malakai.
You too.
Senior leadership carrying the way, and that comes as no surprise for Malakai Weimer and the rest of the Skyview Storm. And this, you talk about dangerous teams. How about senior leadership and being well connected? And that's what they have.
Yeah, you have to have those senior leaders out on the floor, and it's like I said after he made the basket, that's a senior type play. He knew, he's a rebounder, and he just knew he had to be there in that moment, and his instincts took over. He's very smart, and he has great basketball IQ, and he really understands the game. And I really liked what he said about how close this team is as well. And you have to have that close, tight-knit group, and the fact that they're playing video games together and hanging out. That makes a team very dangerous when they have, the two teams you don't want to see in the postseason are a team that has nothing to lose and a team that has everything to lose, because they usually are the ones that are going to give you the most fight, and they certainly did that today. And this is a perfect preview of what could come in the district tournament and maybe the state tournament if they're able to make that run.
And this team has certainly been there before playing in the state tournament, and they can definitely turn some heads, the Skyview team. Let's take a look at the scores for both ends. First, for Curtis, finished with William Tyrone as their leading scorer of 14 points. All of them from two-pointers, and it comes from very similar play. He put on an incredible display here tonight.
Yeah, it certainly did. And, this Curtis team shouldn't hang their head on this loss either. I think they played very well, played very hard. It just ended up, literally one bounce going Skyview's way. That's how close this game was.
And imagine if Noah Kaler's three went in.
Oh, man,
could be a completely different discussion.
Oh, yeah. But you think of it both ways, right? There were a couple of bounces both sides. That's why I said it came down to one bounce at the end of the day. It goes Skyview's way, and maybe next time it goes Curtis's way.
Who knows? If there is another installment, that could be the case. Noah Kaler finishes with 13 points. Adam Kaler with 11. Skylar Clement had 7 points. Additionally, for Curtis, Roman Kirchhoff had 4 points. Kingston Kirchhoff had 2. Taylor Smith had 2 points for Curtis. Elijah Killian Howard, he did make a three-pointer in the second quarter. For Skyview and scoring, with Tyson High scoring 4, Tanner Carlson with 3, and Spencer Haskell with 13, Xander White with 10, Andy O'Brien with 9. But with Haskell, White, and O'Brien being so well connected, that senior group paving the way, and then Malakai Weimer with 19 points in the victory. But that's the story in tonight's game. Special thank you to everyone who makes this broadcast possible. For Tyler Hergert, I'm Danny Bach saying so long and take care, and thanks for being with us. Your final score, the Skyview Storm 58, Curtis Vikings 56. We'll see you next time on the Eli Sports Network.